Your daughter is behind. And I remember hearing this as I sat next to my mom in the conference room of my elementary school. I still remember feeling more confused that my elementary school had a conference room than what these people were saying to me. And it was also kind of odd to be at school before school even started. How were we able to get in? People had other lives outside of school. All these words from my counselor just flew right over my head. I mean, I was in third grade. Up until this point, I was loving school. I thought I did a pretty decent job, but I soon learned that I was falling behind. For the next decade, my schooling was supplemented with tutoring and reading classes, and I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia. And over the years, after having meeting after meeting with counselors and tutors and educational professionals, I started to believe that I really was behind and that I was never going to catch up, and that's just how it was going to be, and I was going to have a different life than everyone else. To this day, I still struggle with this notion. Hi, welcome to the Leslie Poffable podcast, and today we're going to tackle the idea of being behind in life. I've fallen into social media traps such as like the Forbes 30 under 30 lists and the most influential people of our time, and I'm feeling super behind. Fun fact, I actually knew somebody who was on one of those lists, so maybe I'm cool by association. Anyways, I've been trying to overcome this mentality my entire life because it started when I was in third grade with the words, "you're behind." And at the time, during that administration, the Bush administration, there was this whole No Child Left Behind Act. And I was swooped into it and was part of that whole initiative. And so the word behind became part of my identity. And maybe for you, it's different. Maybe it's you wanted a big house. You want the car. You want your house decorated like Joanna Gaines' house. You want the job. You want the kids, whatever it is for you. And you don't have it yet. And so you might just feel like, I'm so behind. But let's take a step back. Let's go back to my situation. Let's go meet Leslie again at third grade. I would tell her, Leslie, you did do college. You do have a house. You do have a car. You have money and you can spend it however you like to now. Does it mean I'm over here like wealthier than anyone else I know? No. It means I'm just living within my means. I'm living reasonably, but I've found so much peace in my life. You can buy things and I've chased those dreams and I've chased those accolades and all of that. And I'll tell you that I don't think I'm any more ahead or behind than I was before because I'm just right where I need to be today, right where I need to be right now. My path and my story looks completely different from everyone else's, and I need it to be, and I need to be in my story. I can't be in someone else's story. If you're feeling behind in life, I just want you to stop chasing. It's that simple. No, actually, it's not. It's complicated. But if you feel like you're in a rush or a hurry all the time, that's one simple sign that you might be rushing and chasing something. The chase won't ever satisfy your soul because you're chasing something in hopes that you'll meet a ending and that end goal will be the thing that satisfies you. But how is that possible? How do you even know if that last thing will satisfy you? Maybe you've been wanting to go to this restaurant forever, and you get there, finally, and the food is not what you thought it would be. That would be so disappointing. So why waste your time with the chase and just focus on where you are right now? Now, to me, there is a difference between someone who's chasing and someone who's dreaming. A dreamer lives in hopeful anticipation of something amazing to happen. They live in hope and joy of where they're at and what they think the world could be. If you want money and fame and cars and the big house, none of that stuff will actually ever satisfy you. None of that stuff will validate you as a person. And I know people who have gotten all those things, and I think I've sat on social media looking at them and going, oh man, that'd be so nice. I should get my life together. But then I forget about it. I don't remember half of the shorts I watch on YouTube or Instagram Reels, which is a good reminder to watch less short form content and watch more long form content like this. But if you want to make the world a better place, then you'll never be behind. I still fall victim to tactics like do this and you'll have success in 2026. But that's a chase tactic. They want you to chase some sort of life aspirational life that you don't currently have. But if we approach our lives with less of a chase tactic instead of do this and you'll have success in 2026, what if it's believe the best is yet to come and watch it happen? I would definitely choose the latter option, and I think most of us would too. Psychology Today even wrote an article about influencers and what these influencers were like and their satisfaction in life. So let's read it. A study by Edward Deci and colleagues at the University of Rochester followed 147 recent college graduates as they pursued various life goals. Those who set and achieved extrinsic goals, wealth, fame, or image, actually reported lower well-being 1 year later. The authors concluded, even though our culture puts a strong emphasis on attaining wealth and fame, pursuing these goals does not contribute to having a satisfying life. And because I'm a believer, I'm going to pull this out. Ecclesiastes 2:24-26 actually sums this the best in my opinion. Nothing is better for a man than to eat and drink and enjoy his work. I have also seen that this is from the hand of God, for apart from him, who can eat and who can find enjoyment? To the man who is pleasing in his sight, he gives wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner, he assigns the task of gathering and accumulating that which he will hand over to one who pleases God. This too is futile and a pursuit of the wind. A lot of Ecclesiastes talks about how when you gather up things like cars and houses and wealth and you build all this, when you die, you just leave it here and it gets handed to somebody else. So what are you chasing? What racetrack are you currently on? And what if I took away the racetrack? What's there to validate you anymore? All that's left is your choice to live in the present today. Write your own story and dream your own dreams and hope for a better future, maybe one without set timelines or a specific track. Thanks for listening and hanging out with me today. I am here to encourage you, give you advice. I don't know, my advice is okay. I just want to hang out with you, and I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. Hope to have some more of these coming to you soon. Bye.